Can a Christian smoke? Is one of the questions usually many people ask. It sounds very simple question, but sometimes it's very tricky, and it's very hard to reply and make people understand, especially when smoking is very popular and it become very casual nowadays, and even long time back. It's becoming a culture. Some people jokingly says, if you don't smoke, you are not a man. But some friends they said, what about nowadays, even women smoke? So, you see, but to answer this, I would like to tell you, if you ask me, can a Christian smoke? Or can a Christian chew tobacco? Can a Christian eat betel nut or kwai, as we say in Khasi? My simple answer to you is, can you pray before you take this? Can you pray before you smoke or chew tobacco or kwai? I believe you understand that, because you know God gave us a conscience, not like animal. He gave us a conscience where we have that ability to identify and reasoning. The power of reasoning that God gave us, we can understand and identify what is right and what is wrong. What are the things that pleases God? What are the things that displeases Him? What are the things that honor Him? And what are the things that dishonor Him? And you know, when people ask this question, if somebody asks you, can a Christian smoke or can I smoke? The simple answer you ask them. You need not give the answer. You ask them back, can you pray before you smoke? You see? And think about it yourself. Can you? And I believe all of you, the answer will be, no, I can't. Because we know that this is not right. And we know that God is not happy about it. Friends, I hope it makes sense to you. And now when you talk about smoking, for me, my simple answer is, you need not, even if you minus God, even you do away with God or spirituality, but you see, even in the bucket of every cigarette, you'll see it is clearly written, smoking is injurious to health. They already give the warning. So you think about it. The answer itself is in the cigarette. My friends, nowadays people are health conscious, and I believe all of us, we know that passive smoking is far dangerous than those who smoke. So think about, if you don't think about yourself, think about others as well. In my recent talk, I also talk about, can a Christian drink? And I will also like to tell you a story of one incident. It was in one of Teachers' Day celebration in one school. The teachers found out few students drinking. They took them to principal. And principal, they were so terrified, and even principal got so angry at them. And it happened among the students. One of the students was the principal's son. And the principal's son, he said to his father, he said, Papa, it's just a beer. We just drink beer. But the smart principal, he said, son, from where you bought it? Is it from wine store or from pharmacy? You see, my dear friends, a question like this, can Christians smoke? Can Christians drink? Can we chew tobacco? God gave us the conscience. God gave us the power of listening to understand what is right and what is wrong. You judge it yourself. And before I close, I would like to read from the Word of God. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 23 says, I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything is constructive. And the New Living Translation says, you see, I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. You see, I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is beneficial. All things are lawful, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful, but not all things builds you up. So my dear friends, through this small talk, I believe it will help you. And think about your relationship with God. If you love God, you will choose to honor you even with the smallest things you do. May God bless you.